Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Now before we start, as you know, I've had a lot of problems with demonetization on this channel, so I am incredibly thankful to say that this video has been sponsored today by iCanvas. One of the main reasons I agreed to work with them is because they frequently donate art to animal rescues to support their fundraising and as an added benefit to adopting. They also sent me 3 canvases of my choice, which was difficult to choose considering they have over 80,000 works of art. I chose this underwater photo of fish called Go Diving, this one called Echoes of the Silence, and this one of bison herd in Wyoming. These are all made just outside Chicago in the USA. They're kiln dried on North American pine frames. Each canvas has stretch keys in the corners, and each are packed as if they're floating in the box rather than being wrapped up in bubble wrap, which would add more pressure to the canvas. So thank you so much to iCanvas for sponsoring this video, and thank you for these amazing canvases. Now over to the main video. Hi guys, and welcome to the November weigh-in video. I can't believe it's already November. This month has gone so quickly. This isn't a picture, by the way, this is actually a video. This is a Chihuahua. He still doesn't have a name. Everyone in this house has a different name for him. I am still trying to figure him out. I think that's the problem. So many people have different names for him, it's hard to actually choose, but he's so cute. Oh, by the way, I would just like to say a few things since I realise it's November and this is going very, very quick. One, we're nearly at 100,000 subscribers, which is insane. So thank you so much if you have already subscribed, and if you haven't, you can always do that. We're trying to get there. Hopefully we get there before the end of the month, not the end of the month, the end of the year. Also, I want to say a massive thank you to the people supporting me on Patreon, especially Elliot, Ben, Sophie, Ingrid and Kim. Thank you so much, and everyone else on there. I'm honestly blown away by that. It's just crazy. So let's quickly move on to the weights. Look at you, why are you so cute? Yeah. Okay, so the Chihuahua, last month he was 38 grams. I never really know how he's doing because to me he looks quite slim and slender, but he does eat a fair bit, so hopefully he's put on weight. So let's just pop you out, put on the scales. Pop you back in. 41! We're going in the right direction. Very good. And that was totally out of focus. There you go. But 41, I'm very happy with that. Next we have Lyra. I also want to say another thing with this month going so quickly. I've been so busy. I've only actually done about 1 live stream this month on YouNow. However, all my links, as always, are in the description down below. So if you want to see Facebook, Instagram, YouNow or Patreon, you can check them out below. You can follow me on there, so if I do randomly do a live stream you will be notified, but I'm working on it. It's just a very, very busy time of year. Anyway, so Lyra is here, and last month she was 49 grams. She's consistently a great weight, so I'm not too worried about her. I'm always just worried she's about to go to the loo in here. But anyway, come here. Let's pop you out.
Put on the weighing scales. No, you have to go back. What is this? What? Lyra, pop in there. That's it. Okay. No. How are we going to do this? You can't even see, it's not even... She doesn't want to let go of me. Lyra.
Okay, Lyra, stay there. 52 grams. This is like, I think this is the heaviest it's the heaviest she's ever been. I don't think I've done much different this month. 52 grams. You're looking good, Lyra. Next we have Diego. Now you'll see this in a future video that's coming up, but Diego keeps sleeping in his cold hide, so I definitely feel like they are going into brumation. If you see my video on that, you know leopard geckos don't like full on turn off eating or anything, they just tend to slow down a bit. And even if your hot side is heated like you would usually do all year round, I think they actively sometimes take themselves into the colder end to cool themselves down, so they would do what they would naturally do in the wild in a way. So I actually just woke him up, it's 9:30 at night, and he was full on asleep. It was so cute. Anyway, he is still eating really well. I think he looks very well. He was 101 grams last month, and this time last year, actually in November and October, he was 101 grams. So in terms of like consistency, he's very good. So let's just pop him up. he is, let's get that tail in, 102 grams. So absolutely fine, Diego. You happy with that? Yeah. Next up, we have Gizmo. So out of all of my girls, I feel like she looks the healthiest in terms of like how chunky her tail is. Unlike Diego, she is actually spending time in her warm hide as usual. But considering what she went through this year, like the other girls laying eggs and everything, I think she's recovered really well. So this time last month, she was 64 grams. Let's see how much she weighs now. 65, yeah, so I think that's a fantastic weight for her anyway. Great to see she's not losing any weight, very happy with that. Next we have Minnie, and you may have seen this month that she got a new natural tank. I've had a few little issues with it. I think I got fungus gnats from the succulents that I used, which is really annoying. And I'm still getting used to Leopard Gecko natural tanks. I'm not as much of a fan of them as I am with like Crested Gecko and Chihuahua ones. I just feel like in those tanks you can have a lot more different plants and let it overgrow, and it looks really cool. And they're easier to like access the gecko. Like for example, I've just had to literally call her and Ziggy out of their tanks because I can't really move the hide. So luckily they know my voice and they respond to that, otherwise I wouldn't be able to get them out. Anyway, Minnie's an odd one. I never really know if she's a decent weight. She always seems so much smaller than the other girls. But she was 50 grams last month. So let's quickly check. Okay, so she's 54 grams. So she's actually gone down 2 grams. Where are you going? Minnie? She's gone down 2 grams, which I'm not totally happy with, considering the time of the year, and usually they are gaining the weight. But at the same time, she has just moved into a new environment. For about a week she was in her faunarium, so it's all very new. That can put her off food. This camera is not focusing, but yeah, she's gone down 2 grams, so hopefully she gains that back next month. And finally we have Ziggy. I literally had to persuade her to come out of the hide with a waxworm. Anyway, last month she was 76 grams. She also looks very healthy like Gizmo, nice chunky tail, so I'm hoping she will be a good weight still. So let's just pop her up. 80 grams. Is that the heaviest she's been? 80 grams, that's fantastic. If I quickly look back at her notes, she has been a little bit heavy. She's been 83, but that's when she was also carrying eggs. But 80 grams is really, really good. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Moving forward, we're going into December. I do have a lot of videos planned, so make sure you... Are you going? Okay. Make sure you're subscribed for that. Once again, thank you to the sponsor of this video, iCanvas. Please check them out because obviously sponsorships don't always come along too often for smaller channels like mine, so I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys, and goodbye.